up with this? Oh, there it goes.
Domino's Best Deal Lover is back. Get your dream pizza for just $9.99.
All right, let's see. I guess I'm the first one on the channel. What are you going to hear in the morning? 9 is fine. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. All right, boss. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, here we go. Downloading this over here. Getting ready for tournament. Already done 1, 2, 3, 4 reels. I got 2 more left. All right, this one and 1 more. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna change this up a little bit. It's live, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Whoever's out there watching with me. Looks like we're pretty dead. It's Thursday, but. What's up, Boda? How you doing? I'm getting my gear ready for the tournament tomorrow. Well, I won't be leaving till then, but I don't want to be trying to do this in the morning. You know how that works out. Try to plan for that and end up pulling reels for everybody else, and I don't get to leave on time, so I normally don't like driving at night and stuff. Jacked up Leatherworks, what's up, brother? Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna strip this down and see all that gap right there. That's a lot of room for a lot of line. So, but just in case, I'm gonna download it about 1,000 yards, reload it just to make sure that I don't got no frays. I do have Sharkotic music playing in the background, so I don't know if y'all can hear it pretty clear or not, but. What's up, Timothy? How you doing? Jacked up Leatherworks in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Ray, were you out fishing when you went live? I was actually going to continue recording. I was like, you know what? I want to hang with my peeps tonight. So, got a few reels. I got a Downspool and Respool and kind of go through my gear. But once I go doing that, then I'll probably end the video just because I don't like keeping you on the dark while I'm out there looking for gear and stuff like that. So, dang it. No fishing for you. Yeah. Now so I got invited by another shark fishing crew out of the Galveston area or Bolivar area. We're gonna hang out with them because most of the team will not be able to be out there this weekend. Um, Roger's got to work. As far as I know, I haven't touched base with Carl yet, but John, his daughter, just had surgery, so if he does pop out there for a little bit, but I understand if he doesn't make it out there. Um, and yeah, so Rick Sotelo, he was the driver that went out, took us to San Saba with his big truck. He's going to be rolling shotgun with me out there, so we can have a sort of team effort getting out there and stuff like that. Um, mm-mm. Yes, sir. Oh, y'all. Let me show y'all what I've already done. That one, that one is done. That one's done. That one is done. That one is done. Yes, that is the 130 T-Rex. And this, and I actually went down like 1,200 yards and re-spooled it and stuff like that. So, and then I just redid that one too. So that's a little 50-yard top shot right there, but I took it down 1,000 yards the same way. This one, I'm going to go ahead and take it down and just re-spool it because see how bumpy it looks? I probably wasn't feeling it that day. So, yeah, you can definitely see the difference when I'm feeling spooling and when I'm not. And I was going to do this one, this one, this one, and that one, but I found out for the tournament you can only have 3 reels per person. So Rick's coming with me, so I'm going to lend him 3 of the 80s so that way we can try to increase our odds for going. But yeah, that's everything I was planning on taking, but I'm not anymore. But we'll get it. We'll get it. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. No, you're good, boss. Yeah. So, mhm. What's up, Robert? How you doing? Whoop. Whoa, that was a big mistake. Let's see. Now I got to backtrack it a few times because I spun it right there. I've had a little bit of butterfingers today with my gear. Yeah, I got to spin it some more. Okay. Hmm. 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 So what I've heard is you can fish with 3 rods and reels, but I got to double check to see if that includes a bait rod too, or just whatever you're fishing with the tournament. So that's going to be something else I got to look at because I've been hearing they've been having some real good action with some other styles of fishing. So I figure while I'm shark fishing, I can sit there and try to get some more action on getting that style of fishing in there as well. But I got to make sure that I am within that deal right there that I don't get myself disqualified. You know what I mean? So making sure I didn't burn my line, but kind of looks like I did right there. But I need to see. Yeah, I think I did burn that. There it is. Yes. No, I'm good. All right, all right, all right. It's the Boulevard Beatdown. Load up, Mike. Yeah, it's a shark tournament in Galveston. Man, I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. This is how technical I get. See that white line? And see if I can zoom in. Yep, that's burnt. Yep. So I'm gonna take that out. That happened right now that it spun out of my hand and got loose. So yeah, cut out that. I'd rather cut out 2 yards and lose a big fish. You know what I mean? So we're actually going to join up with another fishing crew that's from that area, and it's pretty cool because one of the guys, he was actually there during the tournament where I was accused of using illegal bait during the tournament, and so it was one of his first shark tournaments that he had joined in, and he was fishing, next door to some other guys and stuff like that as well. And so he saw me get there with all my team guys at that time, and we rigged up and started running baits and just kept running baits. And he said that, man, he thought when you got on your kayak and you took out that bait for the winning shark, he thought, man, you got on there and you disappeared. I was like, yep, that's the way it was. So, but yeah, I got a hold of him. Or actually, he got a hold of me. He found out that I was looking for a shark rack so I could fish the tournament. And he offered, him and his father got an extra rack, and some of their buddies are going to allow us to join them to fish the tournament. So we're going to join them for the tournament and see what we can do. I'm kind of excited, guys. So I need to get some sharks on the sand. Definitely, I was going to say shark rash, but you know me, I'm already protected. I don't enjoy getting shark rash anymore. uh, Roger that, boat up. Yeah. But yeah, no, he like I said, he was there for that tournament when I caught that shark, and they were some of the guys that were also recording and filming at the same time too. So when the game wardens went back out there, I don't know if he was one of the ones that was specifically able to show the video, but I know Shelly Good and Raj were the ones that showed their videos and stuff like that. So, but yep, he was there. Crazy life of the hard life right there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm done with getting shark rash, man. I got hair that still don't grow in places. I mean, kind of thought about it doing some other places, but yeah, it's too painful to go that route. So, yeah. Actually, I don't have to go down that far. Yep. I'm gonna stay right there. Yeah, because it's all neatly packed. I don't need to go any further than that. So, okay. Well, you know what? I'll take it down to at least the color change. So at least got a marking of uh, how much yardage I got out right there. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. I told some girls, I was like, hey, man, you tired of shaving it? Yeah, yeah. I said, well, come shark fishing with me. You'll lose hair real quick. This was a long time ago, though, but they're like, really? How? And I showed them the bloody picture. They're like, oh, hell no, we ain't doing that. I'm like, well, you say you didn't want no more hair. Well, that's what I had to go through to not have hair. So, yeah. Mm. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Reset my scale. Yeah. Yes, sir. I was looking at the videos the other day. I was like, man, I need to clean my counter to see jacked up Leatherworks on there and the bearded respect and line cutters over here with my logo, and I always forget to clean it up. Come on, get in there. Here we go. Line counter on 0. Let's see how much line I took off of here. What's up, Uber? How you doing, boss? So that was 150 yards right there. Mm-mm-mm. That blue does look good on here, though. It looks really nice. But yeah, yellow does too. The only reason I put blue at the time is because that's all the 130 I had left over. So, but I'm gonna go and put in a little bit of high vis on the top right there. Yes, sir. Tight line braid for sure. Yeah, I don't use it. It's either tight line or Cortland. Those are the only two hollow core braids that I will use because I've already done tested them and I feel completely confident that I could use it. So that was 500 yards to the blue. Yeah, I think I can leave it right there. That's all right. 750 yards is what I took it down and respooled right there. So, what's up, Dave? How you doing, boss? Normally, I get about 22 to 2650 yards of 130 on these reels. It just like this right here would be about 2650. But when I take it down for customers and stuff like that, it all depends. But been averaging, 22 to 2400 yards when I'm leveled off and or a little bit below that. So you should have seen the 130 earlier. I took it down and it only took off about that much of the spool, and that was 1200 yards off of line off the reel. All right, there we go. And I also doubled up my tippet here, so now I got 260-pound test, about 4 foot, 4 foot deep. I didn't need to go that far, but it's always good just to have it, just in case. There we go. So that's another reel down. go. I'm going to set this one up to take it down the same way. And I guess I'll just splice things. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some more line on there as well. Won't be much, but we'll see. Yeah. How much does it cost to do that? It is 21 cents per yard. When are you out with the masterclass to running the best tackle ever? Okay, I know I'm missing something. All I see is the heart there. So what does it say? When are you coming out with the masterclass? Oh, when am I coming out with the masterclass? That is something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. To start a class to take people out and show them how I shark fish, and just that's what I want to do. Not really a guide, but I mean, obviously we're going to be out there, we're going to be fishing, we're going to be casting, kayaking, running bait, everything that we do as a shark fishing, tying on leaders, casting leaders, choosing what kind of bait to use and why we use what kind of bait we use and stuff like that. And so, yeah, that's coming. That is coming. Let's see if I can get this in here. Get it out again. Go. I appreciate that, Dave. So, Diamond Dave, explain your name, boss. Are you a diamond broker or deal with jewelry? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Do. You have an email that says instead of join, I'll let you follow on. Not an email. Well, I do have an email newsletter, but I don't know how to work it, to tell you the truth. The only thing that I really do is through the YouTube channel here with the live video feeds and my regular videos. As y'all can see, I have been recording and putting some edited videos out there, but we're going to be doing some catch and cooks and stuff like that here again pretty soon. Now that I finally got my 4x4, I just need to get me a shark rack, and that way I can still hit the beach, the jetties, the pier, and still do all the other styles of fishing. But I'm planning on nailing something down this weekend with one of the rod rack builders. As soon as they give me the go ahead that they are going to start, we're definitely going to kick that off. So pretty excited. Oop. So earlier I had some customers in here, and I was explaining why I kind of got into the abbots, but I went through the real short version because he wasn't interested in the big ones, but I was telling him how I got into started with the big ones and then I got into the little ones. Normally you go backwards, you go from the little ones to the bigger ones and stuff. So, but it was a game changer for me and everybody around me too, because once we actually could prove what these reels can do is what really gave us the advantage. So, all right. The shark racks can range from $500 to $3,500, $4,500. It just really all depends what you want it to do. How many rods you want it to carry? Does it carry your kayaks? Is it a double decker? Is it a single decker? Like, there's numerous possibilities for a shark rack for sure. But we like to do them with aluminum because aluminum's light. There's guys that make them out of steel, out of wood. One of my first shark racks was actually made out of wood. Had a guy help me do it, set it up. Went pretty well. And I think we're good there. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there because all my line is nice and straight. And I don't like it when it's running back. That a lot of times that happens when uh, you get a cutoff and somebody's helping you reel in and stuff like that, man. So I'm just making sure. Roger that. Okay. Yeah, finally breaking away myself, guys. I'm totally stoked. Let's see. Zero that out. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Load her back up. Get her ready for the dance. Mm-hmm. Anybody else going to be out there for this tournament as well? Oh, also too, next Tuesday, guys, they are going to be voting again for the desal plant locally here in Corpus Christi. But again, too, whoa, what was that? Ooh, look at that grass. Um, Normally, they're probably going to already have the vote done by the time they have the public comment, but I still would like everybody to sign up for it. So that way, you know, when we do our public comment earlier on that day, because it's an agenda item. So we're trying to figure out when they're actually going to talk on it or allow us to speak on that agenda item. Because at that time is when you can actually speak on it to help them sway their vote or not sway their vote. But again, too, it's been crazy. All the information that we've been finding out and learning, and as y'all can tell in the video shorts that I don't know if they came out correctly, but I did some cutouts of the larger video where Rachel Caballero was actually playing the voice recordings of Peter Zanoni going through his um, uh, deposition from his subpoena, his court subpoena. So we're looking at it, guys. There's been a lot of fraudulent crap going on, and they've been hiding it from the public. So we're trying to get it made public so that way everybody will know. Because right now, the mayor, Peter Zanoni, uh, Everett Roy, and a few others are really setting us up for failure. And we found out that they were uh, making changes to federal paperwork. So, yep, we're gonna see. All right, Jacob, you have a good one, boss. We'll see you in a bit, maybe. Didn't add much, but it's there. Not much at all, but I don't like that right there. That over here. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna take it off. So I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather lose some yardage here than on a big shark later. So put this off. Take this off over here. All right, guys. So I stripped off that top end because that line was beat up. It didn't have a lot of frays. It had a lot of wear and tear on it. So, oh shoot, check this out. When I stopped it though at 581 yards, 587. Sorry, that was max right there. That was when I stopped at the blue line, and oh, cut my crock over here. Dang it. Come on, get off my crock. There it goes. But I'm going to go and reset it, and I'm going to splice in so we can find out how much line I actually took off there. And this will give me my top shot. See, I like that line. That's why I like the hollow core too, because I can actually sit there and mend my lines when I need to, and or just trash the bad line without having to go any further than that. So, yeah. Actually, I don't know how the turtle program is doing, but I did see where they posted up a few times when they had some turtle releases. But I didn't get to go on there and see how it's going. or if anything has come of that. Um, Honestly, I've been so swamped with, like I said, the getting at that same time I was trying to get Fishing Tackle Unlimited, and I was back and forth with that deal and stuff like that, and then the desal plant came up, and it's been pretty crazy. One battle after another, and then also too, we're also dealing with the uh, SpaceX deal, and them getting trying to fight for Boca Chica, which we end up losing there and stuff. So that sucked. Ugh. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Angel, what's up, boss? How you doing? There we go. So that was 235 yards right there. That was just the little bit of top shot right there. So you can kind of see a little bit of light in there. 235 yards. There we go. Awesome, awesome. What fish can you catch if you only use sardines as bait? Reds, drum, shark, cobia, kings, bluefish, Spanish mackerel, snapper, AJs, wahoo, marlin, swordfish. Well, I don't know about swordfish, but sailfish. Sorry, I know we've caught sailfish with those as well. Yellowfin tuna. Quite a bit of fish that can be caught with sardines. Yep, pretty much everything. There we go. Pier rat fishing. Who is the winner of what, boss? There we go. Awesome, awesome. All right. So now our reels are set. There we go. Those are the 6 reels we're taking. I'm going to take 2 extra just in case. Like I said, if the 80s get cut off to where we can't reuse them, then I can run my HXWs because those this one's got 900 yards of line on that. That one I don't know how much it has because I only went down half the way. So, but yeah, I got the 130 Patriot, the 80 Patriot, 82 speed T-Rex, the purple 2-speed, blue 2-speed, and another blue 2-speed. So, let's see. Which raffle? We had the normal fire drawing, which was yesterday, and then we also had the MXL for the FTU. No, yeah, today's Thursday. Yeah, we did it Wednesday because Tuesday I ended up not being able to do the drawing. So, where's my clip so I can put the phone in? Actually, I think it's still in the truck. Yes, it is. All right, let me run out there real quick. What I want to do is put the reels on the rods. Be ready for that. Oh, what a beautiful day. I left my keys in the shop. I can smell the steaks. Woo-wee. Bubba's 33, and what else is down the way? The Roadhouse. Oh, man. Walk outside and you can smell steak. And Bobby H., thank you very much, brother. And yes, God bless everybody. Definitely, I know some good prayers and blessings for everybody is always, always appreciated. All right. Let's set this up real quick. There we go. I'll turn the fan this way so that way the phone doesn't overheat because this room gets hot. This room gets real hot. So, what's up, Rude? How you doing? What's up, Rude? Well, yes, yes, we can take off all the old tournaments from the last time we went tournament. This is a 575 Harrington. I've probably had 21 years. Yeah, I want to say I've had this in 21 years. There you go. It's one of my Harrington 575s right there. I had it 21 years in the collection. Patriot on the Patriot. I got another Patriot rod coming. But this one's the one I'll be using for the 80 T-Rex, or 82 speed, sorry. I don't have no T-Rex, no worries. And I've had this rod 2 years, two, maybe three. That's definitely my youngest rod. Oh, this one. Ooh, I've had this one 10, about 10 years I've had this rod here. So it's also a 575, but it's a rawhide. So I got 575s and Harnells, Harringtons, and rawhides. Come on. Can't get the inner gonna be able to peel out so I can just rip it right off. There it is. Well, that'll work. I remember when I had to use that one of those knee scooters. I forgot what it was for. I don't remember why I had to use it. Yeah, that was that. Do the purple on the 555. This one's another Harrington, but it actually has a stamp. It was stamped on there. And that one's pretty crazy too. Found this one in a pawn shop and didn't really like the colors on it, so we had to change it up a little bit. Oh, this one. Another 575 rawhide. Gonna put my 80 T-Rex on it. I used to have a 52 speed on this rod, but not anymore. Cool. And finally, gonna put the 130 T-Rex Patriot. This is the one that actually says Team Hard Life. Instead of a serial number, it actually says Team Hard Life on it. Team Hard Life 1. There we go. Alright, so my reels are ready. And like I said, I'm still going to take two more rods, just in case. Get a podcast for that one. I know we'll be on the sand, but I just don't like it. It's going to be number 20. So let's see. This will be a 553 Harrington. I don't want to put it on the roller guided rod. Good, I got two of them there. This is one of the original Z1 rods. This is the one that I broke the world record with the 12'6" Tiger. Here we are. I am set with my rods. Yes, I did get a new fighting belt and a harness. So my plate is a Brute Buster by Braid, or the Play Action, sorry. And then I got the AFCO fit-in harness. So that'll be the gear that I'm using. I will be using 30-foot shark leaders for this event. I do need circle hooks. Actually, no, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on circle hooks. I'm gonna have to check my gear, but I'm gonna be digging in the back for a while, or here in a while. So we'll see what's up. But man, it's hot over here. Move my fan back over here to the other spot. I'll tell you what, guys, it has been a oh, that almost crap. Oh, it's all my shoulder wants to cramp up on me. So I don't even know where to position it right now because I've got my normal little rack for this. Uh, I've got no space here because I was making leaders earlier. Just to give you an idea. These are the sections for the 400-pound mono for the 4-footers. Yeah. So I was working on that. I still got that, the blue, the pink, the black, and all the cable over here that I got to get through. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah. What's up, fat cat? Well, I've had multiple people ask me, about selling my gear in other states. I'm like, bro, get your DBA, open up a shop, and let's turn and burn, man. You know what I mean? I'm all about that. Expanding my gear to other states, I am definitely game for that. I like. Uh, One guy goes, man, you're gonna fish with another team? I was like, yeah. I mean, as long as they you know do the right thing when nobody's looking. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing. It's like I fish with guys that have integrity. You know, they will do the right thing when nobody's looking because they know at one day, karma will come back to bite you. And I'd rather not have karma look, having to look down my back, to wait for karma to come get me. So I definitely do my best to be upfront about everything, that we got going on. And we get knocked down, but I'd rather. Sorry, I keep yawning, guys, but being up in that hot room and then come over here and it's nice and cool. 79 degrees in here. And I say that's cool. Over there, it's in the 80s. It's a big difference. So, yeah. Chris, thank you very much, boss. Thank you. I'm I got so much to do to get ready for this tournament. I do got to go into the back to go get my buckets out, see what kind of weights and liters I'm gonna be working with. But I will be sure to be taking my flag out there. Uh, uh, Robert did come by and drop off the other flags that he had made up for us. Man, they look like that. So integrity is nice. Don't they hire people to clean up? Uh, yeah, yeah, very true. Very true, right there, Mike. Yeah, no, that that hits on so many levels right there, boss. It really does. So, ooh, ooh, ooh. It is 8. All right, guys. Well, I thought that was going to take a little bit longer than it did, but I'm going to go ahead and end the video because I got to go run in the back, start digging out what I need to dig out, and trying to carry the phone and carry two. It's not going to happen, guys. I'm going to be back there for at least an hour, digging what I got to dig up. But I do appreciate y'all coming on the channel, keeping me company while I did the spooling, and we will see what's up. Tomorrow I'll be leaving and hit the road. Uh, Rick Sotelo, like I said, he's going to be my co-captain, or my co-pilot, not co-captain, co-pilot, rolling to give us a helping hand out there and stuff like that. And we'll see how it goes, but we are ready. So you'll have a good one. I got to go knock this out. Maybe have a little bit of time with the family because, like I said, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I won't be back till Sunday. Later, guys. Y'all have a good one.